Hey guys, it's Sister and welcome back to my channel. Today is the 21st of August. It is results day. If you guys didn't know, I just finished year 11. Left school. I have a leavers vlog and prom vlog out if you want to go watch it. And today was officially results day. Before I get into this video, I just need to quickly tell you guys how annoyed I am. So right now it's 3:21. We went into school at 8:30 this morning and we spent the whole day celebrating my results basically. And I recorded so much this morning, like me going into school, how I was feeling before I went into school. However, before I started filming, I forgot to format my card, and so all the videos are corrupted. So I'm annoyed. So basically I'm just going to give you a debrief of how the day's been, and then at the end of this video I'm going to be telling you about my college decisions, where I applied, what I'm going to be doing, and how I feel about the whole situation basically. Okay, we're first going to start with how I thought I did on my grades. Obviously I currently have my grades, so we're going to pretend it was this morning and what I thought I was going to get. I made a list yesterday evening about what my worst case scenarios were for my grades. So I made a best case and worst case. I'm just going to read you my worst case because, to be honest, my best case is mainly what I got. So worst case: maths 4, English language 4, English lit 4, science 3/4. Genuinely science not my subject, genuinely thought I would fail. History 5, hair and beauty distinction, performing arts distinction, and a business 5. So that's how I thought I'd done. I'm just going to give you a background on the science because when I got my results I was completely shocked with my science grade, because if you know me, you know science is my least favorite subject in the whole entire world. It doesn't go well with my brain. I feel like in school, A levels, GCSEs, there's people who are more science STEM focused brains, and there's people who are creative, like performing arts, English. That was me. I was not one of the STEM girlies, I was one of the creative ones. Science was the death of me during GCSEs. At one point during, I think, the chemistry exam, I started writing about turtles because I was talking about shells and electronic configurations, and my brain just started talking about turtles. Not an over exaggeration either. So I don't know how I got the grade that I got, but that's why I genuinely thought I was going to fail science. So now it is time for my actual grades. Obviously I wasn't handed the envelope and it looked like this. This is a bit... This piece of paper has my grades on, and so I'm going to tell you the grades that I got. Before I say this, for some people this could be like really bad grades, like they could be thinking, oh, why is she happy about these grades? But then for some people they could be like comparing themselves to me because they failed everything. Just want to say, whatever you got, if you got results, you did your best and you can't go back and change it, and you should be so proud of whatever you got. So I don't think you should be comparing yourself to anyone or putting other people down based on the grades they got, because I'm so unbelievably happy with the grades I've got. Okay, I did combined science higher. I got 5/4. Girl, how did I talk about turtles and get a 5/4? I don't know. Maths, so I do foundation maths. I got a 5. I passed maths once in my life, which was during the mocks in year 11. But if you don't do foundation maths, you might not know, but 5 is the highest grade you can get foundation. So I was extremely, extremely happy about that. History, I got a 7. English language, 7. I think that's the highest I've ever got in English language. I think the highest I've got during mocks and stuff was a 6. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. English literature 6, which honestly insane, because if you guys sat the exams this year and you do do I do AQA? And you do Christmas Carol and Macbeth, you will know how good the questions were. That the grade boundaries, I feel like, were extremely high because they were such easy questions, and so I'm very happy and proud of the 6. Business, I got a 6, and performing arts, I got a distinction level 2. I don't know what I'm allowed to show you guys, but I then have another piece of paper because hair and beauty is like not the standard exams, it's a VTCT board. I don't know, but that came on a different sheet and I got a level 2 distinction in that, so I'm very, very proud of myself. So those were my results. I stayed and I spoke to teachers. My science teachers were very, very happy with me because my biology teacher, whoa, after every single science exam I was telling her how I genuinely thought I was done for and I wasn't going to get into college and I was going to have to like do something I hated. And I just spoke to so many teachers, and I also spoke to my friends. Everyone, none of my friends were really sad. I think we all passed everything, which we were very happy about. And I think if you pass everything, that's something to celebrate. It doesn't matter if you get 9s, which go you if you got straight 9s. I don't understand how people can do it, but it's insane. But yeah, those are my grades and I'm extremely, extremely happy with them. So I went and got my grades at 8:30. We left at about 9:30 and then we went to a cafe near my school and we had breakfast. Someone else from my school went and we're kind of close, so we sat with her and her mum as well. She got straight 9s. God, I don't get how you do it, but it's crazy. So we had a celebratory breakfast, and after breakfast, me, my mum and my sister, we went to the Metro Centre and we did a little shopping to celebrate. Obviously, if you're in year 11, you will know 3 things you can get on results day. There's places that do discounts, places that just do free meals. So we went and got a pizza from Frankie and Benny's. If you are going into year 11 this year, I'm just going to tell you now, make sure on results day you go to Frankie and Benny's. Bring your GCSE results with you. Some places, depending on where you go to the Frankie and Benny's, they need like ID as well. If you go to the Metro Centre in Newcastle, if you're close to that, they don't ask for the ID, they just need to see your results. And all you have to do is pay for a drink. The drink's like £3 for a regular, £4 for a large, and then you just get a free margarita pizza. And I'm like, girl, so I'm paying £4 for a drink and a pizza? Hello. And then we went shopping, so we went to Primark. I got this hoodie, which I absolutely adore, and I also got some jeans. Now that I'm going into college and I can wear whatever I want, whenever I buy clothes, I'm like, this is an investment, because I'm gonna have to just wear my own clothes for the next 2 years, so I may as well. And now we're back to the present. We are back home and we're gonna talk about my college decisions. So I applied for 3 colleges and I'm gonna go through each of them. I'm obviously not gonna tell you the colleges where, because I'm not going to give that information out to the public. But the first college I applied to, I decided I didn't want to go, so I didn't even go to any interviews or anything. I got offered a conditional offer, but I didn't really want to go there, so I didn't go to the interview or anything. And I applied there for a performing arts BTEC. Then the second college I applied to, I actually applied for 2 things. So I applied for 3 A levels and 1 BTEC. I applied for the dance BTEC. That was like my backup thing if I failed everything, because I can get in there without passing maths or English. I would just be on a lower level of it, and I would just have to sit English and maths alongside doing dance. Then the 3 A levels I applied for were history, sociology and film studies. That was my plan B in case my main college I couldn't go to, but I got into my main college. Before I tell you the subjects, I'm just going to tell you how I started crashing out during the summer holidays. I can't remember where it was, but we were on holiday. Was it while we were on holiday or when I was in Nepal? I don't remember, but I suddenly just thought, oh my gosh, do BTECs count with helping me get into this college? Because I sat 2 BTECs and I didn't know if English and maths counted as the 5/5s that you have to get into this college. So to go here, you need 5/5s or above and a pass in maths and English, and they have to be GCSEs, nothing equivalent. And I was really stressed that I would not pass science, but I did, and so I can chill now because I'm going to be going to my college that I really wanted to go to, and I'm so happy. So I'm going to be doing performing arts, photography and TV and film. Photography is an A level, however the other 2 are BTECs, which is a very me type of thing. A levels, get them away from me. So I'm extremely happy about college, like genuinely, oh, got it. So the next steps, I have my enrollment day next week, and then the term starts the week after. So 2 weeks until I start. It's actually 2 weeks today until my first day, which I'm so excited for. It's actually not the full first day, like that's not when the term starts. We have 2 induction days where year 12's just in, and then year 13 comes in on the following Monday. So the actual term starts on the 8th of September. But normally going back to school, I absolutely dread, especially going into year 11. I was like, absolutely not, I don't want to do this. But I'm so excited. The next video is going to be my back to school video, preparing for college, everything like that. I am hoping to get this video up the day after GCSE results. So if you got your results yesterday, I hope you got what you wanted, and if you didn't get what you wanted or expected, we are literally living on a floating rock. It's not that deep. I know that sounds like not sympathetic or whatever, but genuinely it is so true. Like, a number does not define you. But anyway, I'm so happy with my results. I'm gonna cover them so I can like show you. I'm so happy with them. My dad also wrote like the grade equivalent down here so we could send it to my grandparents, but I'm so happy. I think this afternoon I'm gonna see if I can burn my schoolwork, because my mum wanted me to wait until I got my GCSE results in case I didn't pass maths and English and had to resit. I see the faith you have in me, woman. No, I'm joking. Am I? So I will see you guys if I do burn my stuff, which fingers crossed I do, because that's exciting.